It's the middle sector that we'll be watching with interest to see if he can get above Max Verstappen. Hamilton is cruising, it seems, on his way to winning and qualifying here. Bottas significantly worse than Max Verstappen through that middle sector as Perez goes fourth fastest. Hamilton will cross the line now. He's not been headed in this qualifying session at all. He goes faster still, and the crowd absolutely love it. Hamilton on top in qualifying here at Interlagos.
And Bottas didn't quite make the front row. That's a relief for Max Verstappen and Red Bull, because the end of his lap was pretty scruffy.
The big news here at Interlagos today, Lewis Hamilton disqualified from qualifying yesterday, sent to the back of the grid. With DRS, here comes Max Verstappen looking to make a move on car number 55, Carlos Sainz, and that is a move that he makes with great aplomb into turn one. Max Verstappen up into second place now, chasing after Valtteri Bottas. Here goes Hamilton on Sonoda. This is a battle for 13th place. Hamilton's made it, goes right the way around the outside. I'm watching Hamilton on the main straight with DRS. I think into turn one, Lewis Hamilton has got past Fernando Alonso. That, Martin, is a crucial move for him. Look how he's almost pushing the McLaren across the line. As they do cross the line, they're wheel to wheel at the moment. Hamilton's ahead by a car length. Hamilton on lap 13 finally gets ahead of Daniel Ricciardo. Now he's into the top 10. Hamilton is gaining, as you can see, on Pierre Gasly. Gets a lovely slipstream, gets DRS as well, powers past the AlphaTauri of Pierre Gasly, and now he is up into 7th place. We're on lap 17 of this race.
There goes the rear wing open of Lewis Hamilton. He's a long way back. It'll be a big lunge from there.
And he's going to try and make that lunge, and he does make that lunge down the inside. Lewis Hamilton, that is the best move of the lot. Hamilton on Lando Norris. The crowd absolutely love that. You can hear the cheers ringing out of your TV sets. They appreciate good racing at Interlagos. They got it right there. Bottas is going to pick up pole position for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. He wins the Saturday sprint as Sainz finishes third, Perez fourth, and that is a mega sprint drive from Lewis Hamilton to come home in 5th place. And we're ready, and we are set for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. It's round 19, it's lights out and away we go. Bottas gets away well ahead of Verstappen, but Verstappen is coming back at him, and Lando Norris touches, and he's got a puncture on his rear left tyre as he clashed with a Ferrari. Verstappen
to invert the cars in turn one.
That was Valtteri slowing down and obeying those team orders.
Yes, and he had to slow down a lot, didn't he?
Here comes Hamilton on Max Verstappen, down towards turn one. Verstappen moved and cut out any possibility of an overtake down the inside.
Yeah, but Hamilton will get another helping of the DRS down this back straight. There it goes.
And crucially, Martini is closer than he was on the previous lap. And here goes Lewis Hamilton. He was last at the start of the sprint. He's trying to take the lead from Verstappen, but he is forced wide by Verstappen, and Verstappen himself has to go off the track. Did Verstappen drive Hamilton off the track?
He didn't run into him, but Mercedes will think that.
Michael, that is all about let them race. That's all about let them race.
No investigation necessary. They're satisfied in the steward's room that Verstappen did nothing wrong.
So Lewis, apparently no investigation necessary for running you off track.
Of course, man. Of course.
The battle resumed as they go into turn one, and Hamilton's gaining on Max Verstappen here. Couldn't pull the move off on Verstappen that he did on Lando Norris in the sprint yesterday. Norris didn't really fight that one, to be fair.
But he forced Max to go late into the corner, and he's got a better exit. Hamilton with a much better exit down to turn 4.
I said, is it third time lucky? Hamilton pulls ahead of Verstappen before they get to the corner. The crowd go absolutely wild. It is third time lucky for Lewis Hamilton. He was 20th and last on the grid for the sprint. Here on lap 59 of the Grand Prix, he has gone from last all the way to first. What a drive this has been from Lewis Hamilton this weekend. Lewis Hamilton now has the checkered flag in sight for his 101st win. Hamilton, against the odds, has come home to win the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. What a victory for Lewis Hamilton. He's not ready to loosen his grip on that championship trophy.